What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. You could be watching a lot of content, but I'm grateful that you're here watching me right now. And could you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and like this video? Much appreciated. VladTV. And I'm gonna give you 5 reasons why Vlad is the biggest thing in hip-hop media, has the biggest platform. And I'm gonna give it to you right now. Number 1, Vlad has massive success because Vlad took advantage of the culture's love for destructive content. I'm gonna just say it. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people in the so-called culture love destruction. They love negative content. They love drama. They love beef. And Vlad was able to take care of that. Vlad got over 6 million subscribers, over 6 billion views on his YouTube channel. His platform is just enormous, right? And it's crazy because hip-hop platforms like, let's say Hip-Hop DX, All Hip Hop, The Source, XXL, they never got that type of success in the digital age. And Vlad has been able to kind of like lap them. And I noticed that Vlad, with the destructive content, a lot of those have followed suit with that. A lot of these other hip hop sites kind of start to follow Vlad's trend, where it's not as much about the music, it's more about the beef and the drama. You see the Clips drop their album, great album by the way, but you notice that a lot of the clicks and a lot of the media around the album was Pusha T's beef with Kanye, Pusha T's beef with Travis Scott. That was more, that just worked the culture we in. So Vlad's been able to take advantage of that. And another thing, number 2, Vlad does a great job showcasing destruction. Now, if you remember VladTV probably about 7-8 years ago, Vlad, it was more reading. It was a vlog where you have to read. It was a bunch of paragraphs. It was a story. And every now and then it's a video. If you look at it now, it's a video that leads you back to the YouTube channel, which is great, on the web, on Vlad website. And now it's very few paragraphs. Vlad understands, and his team, they understand that most people do not like to read. Most people like to look at things in video form. That's just the era we're in. So he was able to take advantage of that. Also, with the destructive element, I saw Vlad interview the guy who got off for being involved in Young Dolph killing, right? Interviewed that guy. He also interviewed the guy who killed, had something to do with Pop Smoke killing, the murder of Pop Smoke. And look at the views on that. If you go down Vlad website, I'm going to say, I was looking through it the other day. Just go down to Vlad TV, 98% of it is negative. And Vlad is just, he understands that people like destruction, people like this, and he's giving them that drug. Number 3, Vlad collaborates with other destructive making content creators, guys that love destruction, like Adam 22. He collaborates with Whack 100, and he collaborates with DJ Academics. All those guys' content in their channels is based around drama, nonsense, and destruction. And he collaborates with those guys and others, and he's able to bring them to his platform, and that brings their audience, and it brings more views. They just push destruction. That's the Mount Rushmore of destruction. Vlad, Adam 22, Whack 100, DJ Academics. That's the destructive content creator Mount Rushmore. And that's in Vlad. He like from a genius level, he able to bring that. Nobody in hip hop media that's pushing more things about substance and positive things, they just haven't been able to figure it out because, in my opinion, the culture loves destruction. The 4th thing, and I noticed this about Vlad, he uses his content very well, and he uses flashback interviews. So if something bad happens to a celebrity, Vlad have his team, they probably look and say, do we got an interview with this person? Then they repost the interview on the channel as a flashback. So let's just say, give you an example. Nipsey Hussle dies. He reposts an interview with Nipsey Hussle. Diddy gets in his trouble, he reposts something with Diddy. Somebody dies, he reposts something when they die. I've noticed that that's what they do, and they get views after views because they know that person's name is floating through the algorithm. So he just grabs that, and as soon as something bad happens, he knows his audience and most of the audience on social media love destruction, they love negative content, and they're gonna run to that and they're gonna look at the old video. So that gives him, that can it just brings more views to his older content. Vlad, that is a genius move. Nobody really does it like VladTV. He does that very, very well. Number 5, he pays his guests, he pays guests for interviews, old school and new school. So whether they're mobsters, gangsters, old school rappers, actors, new school content creators, he interviews them. If they hot, he's gonna pay them for an interview. And he uses that well. And he has reoccurring guests, people who have their own fan bases, people that have bigger platforms. He brings them on there over and over again, and then he asks them questions about the negative, destructive stuff, which that can go viral in itself. So he have an Ari Spears and ask him about Ice Cube, and he'll say something bad. So you got these people, we say we part of the culture, you got these black people that's going on to this Caucasian man platform and speaking bad about other black people. And he's able to pay them to do this. And they're doing it freely. He's not forcing them to do it. They're freely doing this. And so that started years ago with Lord Jamar. Now, Lord Jamar was bringing a different element to it because he was more contrary to a lot of things Vlad was talking about, and it gelled pretty good. So now Lord Jamar came back on the platform. He's asking him about certain things. They were able to hash things out. And another thing about Lord Jamar, as I put this bow in this video, a lot of people had a lot of criticism for Lord Jamar going back to the platform. And